What is up, friends? You got Sturkules here, and I am previewing for you my TPA Season 3 semifinal matchup. I wanted to say what week. I don't know how many weeks we've been playing. This is the playoffs. Zach and I, Zach Hoek, I actually don't know how to say his last name, which is funny. That I've never thought to ask, but coach of the Chicago Blackhawluchas. He and I are playing in the semifinals. We both won our first round playoff match. Dude, look at that rank. 10-0 plus 36. You can see why going into this match, I may not feel super confident. He's killed it this year. Let's just go ahead and look at those wins. He has had a 2-0, a few 3. He's had a few close games, but like just sheer dominance throughout the season. And mine was the opposite. Like we were 7-3 in the regular season, but we were either winning a 5-0 or losing a 5-0. And he's out here just playing pretty consistently, picking up consistent wins. But this is his team. Hopefully it's showing up on the screen. Okay, my face is cutting off some rank and whatnot, but that's okay. Celesteela, Latios, Incineroar, Weezing, Galarian, Jellicent, Heracross, Flapple, Vanillix, Rhyperior, Carbink, and Arctozolt. Congratulations, I just read names for you that you could have read yourself. I'm sorry. But anyway, of all those Mons, you can see he's brought them all at least once. Carbink hasn't come a whole lot. Neither has Flapple. Those two I felt like I could be pretty okay not to prep a whole lot for. That still leaves, 9 Mons to prep for? Oh, goodness. I feel confident that those top 4 are coming. Celesteela, Latios, Incineroar, and Weezing, I feel like are definitely all coming. They've been, you can see by games played, they've been his huge core this year, but also just so good against my team. Jellicent definitely could come. I was thinking something like a Scarf Moxie Heracross could be really scary. Spoiler alert, I said was, so we've played. I know what happened. I was going to do these ahead of time, but my computer was being slow, and I had I was plugging in stats. I was taking too long. I was keeping them waiting. I just wanted to hop into the battle. So here I am doing the team builder afterwards. But we're going to show you what I got real quick. But I do think there's a good chance he brings Vanillix and Arctozolt, because he didn't bring them against me last time. And as you can see, he's only brought them like a handful of times this year, and they have put in the work. I mean, Arctozolt hasn't died yet this year. And Vanillix, 8 kills, dude. That's insane. I think that's more than Spectrier got for me this year. So he's put in some work with those. But yeah, I felt like Rhyperior wasn't coming, but I had some prep for it. So I felt like the 2 ice plus those top 4, Jellicent and Heracross. I think that's the best I felt I could do, was narrow it down to 8 Mons. So as you can see, his speed is very much so in the middle, though with Arctozolt he was able to get up very high, and Latios was very fast. He kind of had some big gaps, but his team was just so thick. His speed tiers really didn't matter a whole lot this year, just because like so many things on his team felt impossible to kill. So let's go ahead and go on to the to my sets that I had versus him. So I had a lot of trouble with this build because I just kept changing things. Finally, what I think really brought it together was figuring out my Nidoking set. Let's just start off first with Sylveon. We'd been running this pretty defensive almost every time, so I figured now was the time to bring a choice spec so it could hit really hard. Hyper Voice, Mystical Fire, and Psyshock basically hit his whole team. Now, Incineroar was not hit super effectively by anything, but I felt like a Hyper Voice could still do a lot as long as he wasn't like Assault Vest. And then we had Wish, which is weird with choice specs, but if I figured something was switching out that maybe I couldn't hit very hard, I figured, hey, I could at least Wish and go into something else. I almost considered having Quick Attack for like a late game Latios or Arctozolt, but I kind of liked the thought of having the Wish there to make him wonder a little bit. And this was kind of my plan to just lead with that no matter what happened. 2 King Henry Nidoking was set to put in some pretty huge work. Mostly a physical set, but we did have Earth Power because that still did a lot of damage to, what's his name, Incineroar. And something like a Rhyperior, Earth Power would have done a lot too. Plus, I didn't want to take the Life Orb damage from Earthquake because that wouldn't have been protected by sheer force. So I would have taken damage on Life Orb hits with Earthquake, on top of sub damage, on top of stuff like hail damage. So it didn't seem worth it, so I wanted to go Earth Power. Thunder Punch hit a lot of his team really well. I figured Celesteela would be specially defensive for Spectre like it was last time. So if so, Thunder Punch did a lot more. That also hit Jellicent with its amazing special defense. And then Iron Tail was for his Fairy and Ice types, so basically that was going to hit Wheezing really hard if I was behind a sub, because otherwise it could kind of just come in all day. Now, I kept forgetting that Poison was technically neutral on Wheezing, so I thought I could bait it in to an Iron Tail pretty easily, because I think I always just get confused on Wheezing's typing. Anyway, had Iron Tail for that. Not an accurate move, but nothing super effective or even stab neutral for Latios. Latios, right? I can't remember if he had Latios or Latios. I think it was Latios. But Iron Tail, if I were behind a sub, would have done a lot. If I weren't behind a sub, I needed to get out of there because we were about to get blasted by a Latios. Mystery the Spectre with the Expert Belt. I wanted to get it behind a sub and Nasty Plot up. Now I needed to wear Incineroar down before Mudshot could have done enough to be very helpful. But Shadow Ball, Mudshot, sub, and Nasty Plot hit his team pretty well. If things got chipped down and we had a Nasty Plot up behind a sub, a Grimnay or two and it could have swept. But that was kind of more of a late game win con, and if nothing else, just to chip away at things so that something else could possibly win. Locomotive was pretty much just to get rocks up and maybe switch in once on an Incineroar. I knew he'd have Earthquake likely for Colossal, and really helpful for Nidoking too. So that was scary, so I did run Shookaberry. That also would have helped with possibly Rhyperior. Rhyperior still would have hit really hard, but also like if Latios was like a Dragon Dance variant with Earthquake, or I think there was something else on his team. Oh, Celesteela having Earthquake. So Flare Blitz to hit, just hard with Flare Blitz and Stone Edge to hit hard with stabs without putting much attack into it. Will-O-Wisp to potentially burn things like Celesteela, Rhyperior, etc., and then wanted to get rocks up. Accidentally ran Steam Engine. I probably would have rather ran Flame Body. I guess Steam Engine was as good as anything, because not a whole lot of things would have made physical contact, but I still probably would have rather ran Flame Body just in case. Yeah, for like a potential like Bolt Beak maybe. So from Arctozolt, Zarya Stark with the Choice Scarf and Illusions. So first off, Illusion's just annoying to play against. I'm finding out like I get confused what it's gonna be a lot of times sending it in, so playing against it must be really annoying. But Night Days, Flamethrower, Focus Blast, and Extra Sensory with Choice Scarf. Basically, the main thing is I wanted to outspeed Latios if it wasn't Scarfed. Outsped most of his other Scarfers, but also the 200 speed in it allowed us to outspeed Arctozolt at +2. So Arctozolt gets Slush Rush, but it only has a 55 base speed. So that Choice Scarf allowed us to outspeed it. And we had Focus Blast and Flamethrower that could both hit it depending on what kind of damage it was down to. Focus Blast let us hit Incineroar. Extra Sensory let us hit Wheezing. Flamethrower for Celesteela for his Ice types, though Focus Blast did more to those. And Night Days for his Latios / just general really good stab damage. You do have to worry about the 5% miss there, but it has a 40% chance to drop accuracy. And fun fact, I've clicked it a few times this season and it hasn't done it yet. I wonder if you play in Ubers, it just takes away the chance because accuracy drops are usually something you don't play with. But I asked, and that move is allowed. So made sure to ask the commissioners about that. So that move is allowed. I've ran it a few times this year. Last one, King Me with the Colbur Berry to help us take less damage from a knockoff. I almost ran a Trick Room weakness policy set with it, but it's just so good defensive. Surf, Dragon Tail, Thunder Wave, Teleport. I almost had Fire Blast to hit his Ice types and to hit Steela, but I figured Dragon Tail with Rocks Up would be nice, and I wanted to have Thunder Wave for just a lot of his fast threats. If he was sub on Latios on this thing, would have been really scary. I would have to teleport and hope I could figure something out. But anyway, that's the team. We're going to hop into the battle and see what happens. All right, here's round 2 of Fight Night between me and Zach. You want to see what happened in the first battle? You're going to have to go check. He and I are going in. I'm pretty scared. I was really hoping he wouldn't bring Arctozolt. I feel like I don't have the best prep for it. Just going to have to do what we can here. If he leads Ice Cream Cone, that's a pretty rough deal for me. I'm just going to hope he doesn't. He could lead Steela also. I just want to lead Tonks and click Choice Specs. Oh yeah, I gotta decide who I want to disguise Zoroark as. Nothing else is super, like... Yeah, let's just... We're gonna disguise it as King Me. Alright, he leads in Sin. Okay. So... Tonks, where you at? That's Togekiss. Okay. Good start, Ben. I think as long as he's not AV... Gosh, he could do so much to me, though. Is that even worth it? That's just if he's specially defensive. He'd do so much. Oh, I don't have a great switch. I mean, I do have a switch in. I kind of want to just predict you to go straight into Steela. Like a parting shot or a U-turn. If he just, like, clicks Flare Blitz... That's just a good play on his part. This was my choice. Like, okay. Wuhan. Okay, I'll take that. We can start calcing damage there. We do see he's Black Sludge. 57 or 47 to 56. We did 36, so he is specially defensive. That's not too surprising. I kind of want to go Nidoking here and sub up. I don't think he'd burn. And sub just hits his team so incredibly hard. I think I like that, because he could just click a poison move. So, if he decides he wants to stay in, I think he is in... To take that kind of damage, wouldn't he have to be especially defensive? In which case, Iron Tail would kill. Okay. I don't think this is a hit you want to take. Should be faster. Let's just click Substitute. I think he goes right back into Weezing. I think Weezing is especially defensive with Levitate. Yeah, it has to be Levitate. And I think Iron Tail is going to catch him a little bit off guard. Okay. We'll play this. Thunder Punch does a lot. Okay. I don't think you let this go down this early, do you? I don't think so. He could Earthquake here. I don't know. I don't think you probably like that thought too much. I just realized Poison Jab would have been neutral on Wuhan. I'm so dumb. That's okay. I really want to click Iron Tail. I don't think I should, though. I just don't think you let Steela go down. This is too good. What kind of damage was that? We did how much? 60? 62. So that could be pretty standard, especially defensive. I think I need to predict early. Lottie can come in on a lot of things. I don't think you let this die this early. I could sub again. I don't think you want me subbing again, though. This is tough, guys. This is super tough. What do I lose by clicking substitute again? I mean, 25% health, sure. Dang it, he stayed in. Okay. I think I just got to click Thunder Punch, which I think feels obvious now, but that's okay. I really wanted him to switch there. I didn't think he'd sack Steela like this, which I know he wasn't sacking. He just was keeping me from subbing up, which was smart. Just didn't think he'd want to let Steela go down. But I'm glad I didn't click Iron Tail like I was considering, because that would not have killed. Would have shown what I have, and okay. Ooh, are you trying to put yourself in a role to live this? I should have just Thunder Punched that second time. He might live. Okay. I've ran Special Nidoking all year, so I hoped that this physical set would be a surprise. So he's thinking that was probably a roll too. Most likely in my favor, but we'd have to see his sets. Considering it did do 62, yeah, okay. So non-existent switches to this. I guess really King Me isn't awful here. Please just don't be like sub Dragon Dance. Do I want to go King Me or Zarya Stark? If this is sub Dragon Dance, I could just be in trouble. Though Hyper Voice would hit through, but I don't want to take a Psyshock, obviously. You know, I feel like Zarya Stark, that's pretty useful. But King Me just seems like setup fodder. We're going to go Zarya. He does think it's Slow King. He missed another Toxic. That really sucks. He said this has to be a record. What is your switch into this? I think I have to click Night Days, even though I don't want you being able to go Wheezing. Zach, I just want you to know that I love you, and I am so sorry that your luck is so garbage. So, the amount of 90% things that happened to him. It's pretty crazy what's happening right now. He is just kidding. So, little history. Last year, we played a very intense game in the regular season. I beat him in like a 1 or 2-0, but he had the game won, and he missed two 90% poltergeists. Fast forward to the playoffs, and that's why I won, by the way. He would have won. Fast forward to the playoffs, he and I would have played in the semis. He got knocked out in the round before because he missed like 3 Stone Edges in a row behind a substitute or something like that, and ended up losing. Huge game changer. Last game we played, there were hacks on both sides, but he missed a Toxic and got a Frozen at a 10% chance. And now he's missed 2 Toxics today. It just, at this point, I just don't know what else to say. He has some really rough luck when it's coming to that. I don't have a great switch here. I think I just click Stone Edge. I actually wouldn't have minded if that would have killed there. Reason being, then I can get back into Nidoking. The question there is, do I substitute or just click Earth Power? I think just Earth Power. As nice as a sub is. Have we seen... Okay, I should be calcing damage. I think I'm just feeling so guilty. I'm just kind of clicking buttons. I really do feel really bad. It's really not fair what is happening. Earthquake onto Colossal did what? After Shook a Berry. Also, I have Steam Engine. That's not what I wanted to run, but that's okay. No Shook a Berry. Please just... Showdown is driving, or this damage calculator is driving me insane. Okay, 53%. So I want to see what you're doing if I'm not holding an item. It's not letting me... Let's just say that was about right. I go into Nidoking. My calcs are... I think my calcs know that I don't deserve to be doing this. Okay, and now this is... Little Crumb's not responding. Gosh dang it, that was really annoying. Okay, 62 to 74. He should be pretty well in range to where I think I just go for it. Now an Earthquake would kill, obviously. And I'd probably deserve that, to be fair. I think he has to Earthquake here to keep the pressure on. Okay, no Shook a Berry. Just click anything, Ben. Septile Light. 50 to 59, okay. So that could be what he's running. So it could be a roll to kill here. I want to sub on the switch, I do. Because that puts me in a good spot. But I have to click Earthquake. I guess I don't have to. Right? I mean, what's the worst that happens? If I sub and he clicks Earthquake. He's not leftovers. Let's click sub. Okay. So we're just going to click Thunder Punch. Oh, you can Roost though, right? Yeah, so we're going to Iron Tail. And Iron Tail actually doesn't do a ton. What's going to be really annoying, but also I would deserve, yeah, is if I miss here. I would have deserved that big time. Okay. He can still win here with Arctozolt. And frankly deserves to, with what he's going through. So right here he goes Ice Cream Cone, yeah. Snow Warning, what do I do here? I mean, I gotta find a way to stall. He could be Scarfed. I think he probably... Well, we're gonna start getting hit by Hail. Dang, I can't sub anymore. I gotta find out a way to stall out your ice, and I don't know if that's possible. Okay. I guess I just click Iron Tail for in case you click Veil here. Ice Shard, nice play. Okay. I think I bring in Mystery. Is he taking Rocks damage? He's probably Heavy Duty Boots, isn't he? Which means we're not doing a whole lot. I do like the Ice Shard play by him. I think we could take a Freeze Dry, okay? We could come in and click Flamethrower. We need to get his Incineroar down. We don't know anything about Ice Cream Cone, but I'm going to assume it's just your standard bulky Aurora Veil, which it would be able to get Aurora Veil up pretty fast. So what it would Zoroark, if I came in and clicked Focus Blast, even through that, it should do quite a bit. Now Flamethrower does a lot too, but Focus Blast hits everything except for Wuhan. Okay, that's a good play. I kind of wish I would get my Focus miss out of the way there. So does Hail show who I am? It doesn't. Interesting. I think I'd like to click Thunder Wave on pretty much anything, because I don't think Arctozolt... Well, you know what? He's probably... I wonder if he is Aurora Veil with Light Clay, or if he is doing some... Okay, Rocks. Interesting. Good play. I can't get those back up, so I'm just going to click Thunder Wave. And then I'm probably going to teleport. So he wants to get his Arctozolt in healthy. Vanilla X, Thunder Wave, okay. Now I initially had Fire Blast, but that's okay. You probably just click Veil here. Poor guy. That's not fun. I think I'm going to go Tonks here. Start clicking Hyper Voice. Dude, he's just getting torn up by hacks. It's to the point where, like, I want him to win this game just because I feel so bad. Like, not that I don't want to win. I always want to win. I said at the start of the year, I want the three-peat here, but I don't want it this way if things are going to just keep always going wrong with him, or for him. So... Killed by his own Hail. What's a Bolt Beak doing here? A lot. So, Bolt Beak to Sylveon. Where Sylveon? 92 to 108. And I'm at 88. So that should just kill. Got 2 turns left of Hail. Do I start sacking things off yet? I think probably. What's your max speed? Okay, if you're at 229, so... Let's just say you're not. What's your max speed? .418. So Zoroark should be faster than that, right? I think we planned to be faster. 487. Okay, yeah. So I could sack it off, and I could come in and click Focus Blast. So that's not guaranteed to kill. Is there anything better to sack off? What's Mystery doing at this point? Let's just click Hyper Voice. Okay, yeah. That's about right. Oh, and he's Life Orb. Okay. So, even with Slush Rush, we should be faster because we're Scarfed. Because he can get this back up. I think I just got to come in and start clicking Focus Blast. Flamethrower is nice, but it might not kill. Focus Blast might. Should be really close to doing so. So hopefully if we hit and it lives, it dies to Life Orb. And then maybe Spectrier and Slowking can win. But once again, really don't deserve to hit this the way things have been going for him. Okay. So what's our damage? I'm guessing with a defensive pivot that we think you are. Focus Blast not doing enough, which makes sense. Do we go King Me? I think you probably knock here, and I want my choice Scarf. So we'll go King Me, take the Color Berry. Yeah, that's fine. Do I Surf or Teleport? Let's Surf. We should be able to live this. Now, Teleport's the smart play if we think he's going to switch, though. We could go, let's Teleport. Let's go Mystery. And try to get him in range of Focus Blast. And I think that's our win con right now, is coming in with Zarya Stark and hitting 3 Focus Blasts. So you knock off again. Okay, good play. Kind of wish I would have surfed them, but that's okay. So we're seeing 38. Okay. I will take that damage. How many Focus Blasts do you have left? I don't know. I think I've clicked 3. So you should have enough. I'm going to click Substitute. Just to kind of see. We could just click Mud Shot. But I want to click Sub on the off chance you switch or Parting Shot or U-turn. I mean, why wouldn't you just knock off? Yeah, let's just click Mud Shot then. Yeah. We can kind of get our damage here. See where you're at. Yeah, I don't see a reason for him to switch. So, just trying to get him in range here of... Okay, good. We've seen his Life Orb. For a second I got scared and thought, what if he's Arctazult? Like, Choice Scarf / Rush Arctazult, just because your mind has to go to every single possibility of what could happen for you to lose. So... I hope this is a good play. I wish I would just click Surf, but that's okay. I think he's probably just gonna, from here, yeah, wear things down. 41%, okay. Knock off, we die on. Okay. I hate to just rely on coming in and clicking Focus Blast 3 times to win. But that's their aura. But Night Daze isn't going to do it. It's got to be Focus Blast. Like I said, I could go in and click Surf. That's probably what I should have done. Why didn't I just do that? Click Surf. Because different... I should have just done that. That's okay. Too late now. Focus Blast. He's Choppleberry. Oh... I wonder if that crit mattered. Oh, man. I thought you were Heavy Duty Boots. I must have misseen that. Choppleberry. I don't think that mattered, but if it did... I mean, this is far from over, right? Because, I mean, I still got to hit 2 focus blasts. There's one. Just got to hit this, and we win. Miss it, and I think we lose. GG, Zach. I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. I've probably never felt so crummy about a win. Like last year, with the 2 poltergeists missed, that sucked. But this just all was really rough. I mean, like, in a sense, the Toxics weren't a huge deal on Zarwark, but it's just like everything that could go wrong did. So, rough night, dude. I'm really sorry about these. You had the best team this year, and you probably just deserved to go and win it all. And I had that taken from you, so I apologize, man. But really good game played, awesome season. He was undefeated up until this point, and that kind of just shows the kind of battler he is. In the TPA this year, it took hacks for him to lose. I don't think he ever got outplayed this year. I definitely don't think he got outplayed just now. I think he did outplay me, but it's what happens. So, I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna try to win the finals. That's what I set out this season to do. But right now, I'm not feeling too. I'm just feeling bad. So sorry about it, man. You're a great dude. You don't deserve this, and you've been an awesome sport about it. Makes it better and worse because just a great guy, guys. So, dude, better luck next season. You're gonna get the ship one of these days in one or both of our leagues, and you'll deserve it after all the crap you've been through. But anyway, I'm gonna hop off here, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Do like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Have a great night. Peace.